Hello, folks. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back for another show. Hope everybody had a good long weekend. Today is February 18th, 2025. And we're going to review some things today. We're going to review a couple verandas. I'm going to look at some stats. I'm going to look at the sales stats of the villages and give you a general idea where everything's going and why the inventory in the villages has been increasing quite a bit in the last couple of years. I mean, I remember at one point in time when I first started looking at the villages 3, 4 years ago, there was probably maybe 90 to 100 homes on the market. That's well over 600 now. I think today we're at 640 if I check the sales stats. And you could do that easily by going to the villages tab, go to buy a home, fast home search. It's pretty basic. And this will bring you to our easy search page. I had the searches of the villages broken down in multiple ways. You could search houses, waterfront, pools, golf courses. You just click the search all inventory tab. I think I was previously checked, it was at 640 homes. And that seems to be where the trend is going, up and up. Now, you may see a slight dip come March because people that are now visiting may, pull the plug. They've been there for a couple months, say, hey, I like the place, I'm going to buy something. And we'll see if that happens this year. But let's look at some stats while we're at it. Just real quick. I have it up here on the screen. The Air Force spent $32,000 replacing 25 paper cups. They were spending about $1,300 per cup. Now, we know that the military industrial complex is a big waste in a lot of ways, and they hide a lot of money. And it's not just a military industrial complex. So when DeSantis the other day said that he wanted to get rid of property taxes in the state, don't think that your state, local, county, towns aren't wasting money just like the federal government. They are, just on a much smaller scale. And you can easily find ways to reduce the tax burden on the citizens. And I think any state not looking at this now is going to be in trouble in the future. Because don't think that a Doge team is not going to come to you at some point in time and look at your books and demand access and vote you out if you're doing things that are shady. Now, let's hope that doesn't happen. I hope everybody gets their houses in order. They start saving money. They stop this wasteful spending. People, I think, have had enough. And I think it shows in my last video where some of the people said, I'm 100% in favor of getting rid of property taxes, as Governor DeSantis stated, that he was in favor of it, or at least finding out a better way to be able to pay for them so that people aren't losing their houses to banks or losing their houses to government counties. It's craziness. So let's hope that DeSantis really follows through with this. I think if everybody puts their heads together, if the Air Force is spending $32,000 on 25 cups, I guarantee you, your local towns, counties, school systems, state governments, departments, they're all doing the same thing, just on a smaller scale. You can find the money, trust me. There is plenty of tax money to go around. You're taxed on everything. They even want to tax you on your garage sale. So just think about that. Let's hope that everybody can put their heads together to figure out a way to get rid of property taxes across the United States and stop this major burden that is hurting people on a fixed income like many people have in the villages. That's only fair. But let's look at some stats. This is closed deals have decreased 15% from last year. And we could see, December was pretty good. It was probably the best sold to list property ratio we've seen in a while. Probably since last June of 24. December was okay, but I think there was many reasons for that. The time of year, the holiday type stuff. But if you look here, January was abysmal. We had way more listings. This lighter line are the properties listed for January compared to sold. So you see this major drop off. And I think that'll probably continue. You're probably going to see the same thing in February, which typically looks like this. This is February of 24. And then you see March where people start to ramp up. That's why I've been saying that you're probably going to see a ramp up of inventory a little bit as we approach the spring season, because typically you have this ramp up. But January is pretty bad for listings to sold. This means that more listings hit the market than sold. And that's probably going to continue, as I've been saying, for many months, actually. This is median days on market. We've just seen this graph just go up and up and up. In January, it was up well over 50. You can see last February, it was down near 30. It was still pretty good. March was even better. And this is probably the reasons why the Villages wants to slow down building all these spec homes, because I guarantee if it's happening to the realtors, it's also happening to the Villages sales team. They're seeing everything sit and sit. You can see this in Moultrie Creek and Shady Brook, where they have homes for sale that have been sitting there for months and months, no sale. And they marked them down, still no sale. So it makes sense that the Villages want to slow down and just sell the lot and don't really want to build anything until you're ready to build. So we'll see how that goes. The other problem with that, it could take them 3-4 months for them to build your house. And if that's the case, then you just can't go down there and move in. You're going to have to wait 3-4 months. That means you're going to have to wait to sell your house. It puts a lot more stress on the people buying, coming in from out of state. So if they do that, the new homes aren't looking so good anymore in the sense of time frame. You know, I'm not going to wait 4 months to have my house built. And I mean, some can, but many people in the Villages phone calls that we get, they want to buy the house. They want to put their house up for sale, or it already is, and they have a contract on it. They have 60 days, 30 to 60 days to close. They want a house ready to go in the Villages, or they have to worry about renting for 3-4 months. It's just a nightmare to do that. So if they don't spec build, the Villages run into another problem of it's going to hurt demand on new builds, because the time frames just don't work between moving from another state to Florida and closings, and it's a mess. So let's look at some houses as well. Let's go look at a couple verandas. Okay, if you're not sure what verandas are, they're pretty much a designer home with a fence yard. They've been building them probably around a little bit south of Brownwood area, I believe. Probably Village of DeLuna, they started calling them. They used to call them designer with fences. Now they're just called verandas. You can go in here and search verandas on our website. Now, it's only as good as the agent, and I find that a lot of agents are not very good at putting information in their listings that really matter to people looking to buy the house, such as no villages, no bond, right? Can't put in the village name, too lazy. Can't put the bond information, too lazy. A simple phone call can get it. So those are things that people want to know, especially if you're out of state. I don't think the agents in the Villages have figured it out, at least some of them. Many of them have. But there's still some left over that just don't get it. Or maybe they don't think it's important, but I think they're doing anybody looking at their house an injustice, in my opinion. But what you can do is you can go in here. I did Villages, buy home, fast home search. I clicked all inventory. Then I went in here to this tab right here, this more tab. You can do a bunch of different searches. I went all the way down here to this keyword box, and I typed in veranda. And what it did, it put in active listings for sale, veranda, okay? And it pulled up 5. Now, I know there's more than 5 verandas for sale in the MLS. The problem is the agents are too lazy to put in there whether it's a veranda. You can also search, because verandas have fenced yards, you can also search by fenced yards. But I have 2 of these here that popped up, and let's go to the first one. Here's this one for $419. It's 1392 Kenneth Street. 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,558 square foot. It's really, really interesting. But these verandas were going for a lot more money 6 to 8 months ago. They're getting down to the price of courtyard villas. You can find a Charlotte a little bit cheaper than this. I mean, I just saw a Winslow, 1,800 square foot for $415. Verandas were really hard to find because they were very popular just because of the layout and the design model. It is a designer home. Look at this one for $420. $269 a square foot. It was built in 23. I think it's like a year and a half old. Taxes seem to be high, $8,500, but I'm not sure what their situation is. All right, it's a Jasmine model veranda designer series. Let's see if they put the Village in here. No, no Village. Don't think it's important, but my guess is it's probably down there, Newell, Denham, or Dabney. Yeah, it's down here in Lake Denham and Dabney. Again, realtors, you got to put the Village in there. People from out of town don't have a clue where this stuff is. Holy cow, what is wrong with people? Anyways, you still have the warranty from the new builds. You still have that. Anyways, I like the veranda model because there's a fence yard. So let's look at this one. It's a nice house. It's not even lived in. I'm just really surprised all the people selling these places after owning it for 1 year. Here's the front room with tile. Got a kitchen in the corner with an eating nook up front. They got the Village's ceiling fan with a light on it. Nice. There's that wall behind it. It's pretty. I don't mind the dark cabinets with this light countertop. That's quartz countertops. I like the lighting. It's fine. Gas stove. In case anybody's interested in that. I know this area has gas. Here's this dining room area. Okay, that's the front nook area. That's probably the garage. Yeah, I don't mind that. That look pretty good. The only problem with the dark cabinets, you could see fingerprints a lot easier than you can on some of the other ones. All right. Here's the master bed. I'm assuming. Nope, just a regular bedroom with a closet. Carpet. I think that's another bedroom with carpet. Here's the laundry. Okay, got some cabinets, a sink. I like it. Here's another bed. This may be the master. We're not sure yet. I'm assuming it is. It's got a walk-in closet. Here's the bathroom. All right, so you got dual sinks, quartz countertops, nice. Toilet in the corner. Okay, bathtub with shower. No, this is another half bath. Come on, laziness on photos. Show the master better. Photos, folks, photos. Lead me through the house. That was not very good. Okay, so here's the slider to the back lanai, which is fine. Again, you had this fenced yard. I think you have room for a pool back here too, folks. Just let you know that. Now, for $420, I would probably buy this house, I think, depending on location and where we are and everything, over a Charlotte model maybe, just because of the size of this lot. And if you like the cottage style look, the designer look, I wouldn't mind this. I like the yard though. It's nice. There's that big wall behind you. There you go. All right. I don't mind this. It's okay. It's 419,000. These are getting down to Charlotte model courtyard villas. Wow. These are coming down. These were not this cheap a year ago. 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,600 square foot, 1558. 1392 Kenneth Street. Take a look at that one. Sitting at $269 a square foot. If you're on a veranda, a designer style home with a fenced yard, you got to go verandas. Let's go to another one. All right, here's another one. 425 2030 Shares Place. Chaires. Could be shares. My guess is Shares Place. 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,558 square foot, 425. Just dropped $14K. Built again in 23, 272 a square foot. 3 beds, 2 full baths. It's a Jasmine model, same thing, fully fenced yard, and a village in Newell. Good agent, actually told us where it was. Again, this probably comes with some of the builder warranties on it and the appliance warranties as well. So let's look at this one. 2-car garage, no golf cart. Basic landscaping, but they added some stuff. They updated landscaping a little bit compared to what they typically put in. This is cute. I like that little tree. That's cute. Got the Village's fan there. I like the floors. It's a living room here. Let's see if we can get to the kitchen. It's pretty. So you got some bedrooms off to the side. I like the fact the doors are turned sideways and not looking right into your bedroom. Got a little dining area here too. So I don't mind this kitchen with the nook up front, and they have the garage here off to the side. It's through the kitchen as well. It's got granite countertops in this, gas stove. Nice white cabinets are kind of cute. There you go. Got some storage in there, not too bad. There's the front nook area. I like it. Okay. I love this light. It's beautiful. So here's the master bedroom, which I like. I love the flooring. The same flooring goes in. That's probably a walk-in closet. We're going to walk in here at some point. Here's the other view. Okay, so again, granite countertops. Toilet in the corner. Let's see what they have for shower in this. They do have a stand-up shower in this one. Last one they did not. Well, they could have, but I don't think They didn't take good pictures of the last one we looked at. Here's another bedroom with carpet. Closet, nice. Here's another bedroom used obviously as a music room. Nice. Okay, quartz. They got, again, granite countertops, tile shower. Here's the laundry, nice. All right, so here's the back of the night. It's cute. They did a nice job decorating this place. Very cute. Again, you have this fenced yard in the back. You have a designer model home with a fenced yard. I mean, I think you probably could fit a pool in here if you really tried. You got a lot of space you could do it with. Easily, you could do it. So you have room for a pool here. It's amazing to me that these verandas are getting down to courtyard villa pricings. Tells me the market's slow. These have come down quite a bit. These used to always be more money than the courtyards. They both have fenced yards, but people love these verandas, and they're coming down in price. $425. We never saw that 6 months ago. So 3 beds, 2 bath, $1,558, $2,030. Shares Place, $272 a square foot in the Village of Newell. 2023 build. Think about that one. All right, folks, if you haven't downloaded our map, this is it. This allows you to look at the individual villages of the villages. You click on each one, it'll open up to the actual inventory available for sale on our website. And it'll actually get you the lay of the land of the actual villages. The villages is 20 miles long. From the southern end to the northern end, it might take you an hour to get there, depending how busy it is. Maybe a little bit more this time of year because there's just more traffic there. But don't be afraid to download this. This will really help you, especially if you're really pinpointing around a certain area. This will make your life easy just clicking on where the villages are. And you can see the inventory immediately. And that's active and available. All right, think about that. But then go to Buy a Home, Fast Home tab. You can search inventory on our website multiple different ways. I have it broken down by price, by highway, by pools, golf courses, you name it. I have it broken down. Golf cart garages. This will just help you search to make your life easy and try to find what you want. If you want us to set up this search for you, just let us know. Send me an email. My information is down below, and I can do this for you. But just create the profile, and I will set up your search for you, make sure it's accurate to what you're looking at. If you're looking at doing a lifestyle visit, please let us know. Go to Buy a Home Lifestyle Visit Program. If you buy a home through us, we'll give you up to $1,000 back of your lifestyle visit that you have done within the villages. No one else is doing this, so please let us know if it's something you're interested in doing. Join us on Facebook and X as well. If you're in the village, you're just looking to waste some time, go to our open house tab right here. You can see all the open houses on the MLS only that are open today all the way through the next week. So anybody have any questions, please let us know. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.